Hi guys, welcome to my system here. This is the SDDM Simplicity, and the topic of the video is the ArcoLinux desktop trasher. I've just made a new article or a new selection, whatever you want to call it. There are several websites on ArcoLinux, and the info is where you get information, you get the downloads, who are we, what is our goal, the vision, all that. ArcoLinux.com is actually just about general stuff, and you can see that also. Language, LightDM, manage, how to manage software, all the NVIDIA drivers, videos are there, cursors, conkeys, it's all general Linux things, right? Not really specific to Plasma or Cinnamon or anything like that. When you get more specific to DWM and so on, it's gonna be here, right? Cinnamon, Deeping, Mate, all of those guys, all the technical things that you need to know about 23 desktops is here. But this is university, so we have learning phases, and you move through the phases, and they're all nicely set here in the ArcoLinux D website, all of them. And this will take several years, and that's the fun, right? Learning and moving forward into the world of Linux. At some point in time, you want to build ISOs. If we can build it, so can you. And we share the knowledge. That's that one. And this one is the Kali project, like really starting from scratch, how to build a distribution, how to make your own, create your own distribution, your own logos, your own keys, and so on and so on. Okay, so quick recapitulation of how the structure is, because it matters, right? All the information is available, but it's not needed today. You're growing, you're learning, and you don't need to go to the very far end and do an ArcoLinux installation, which is here, right? Phase 7. But that's for later. So the topic of this video is gonna be application. This is a new menu, right? We'll get more apps. You'll see in a few months' time there'll be more and more apps, because we love creating and making applications and programming and all that. So this is the ArcoLinux tweak tool. Just made a video about it, telling, okay, this is the latest state overview of the latest ArcoLinux tool, September 2021. But we need to make one as well for the ArcoLinux desktop trasher. So we'll make the video now, write the article later, and it will come in here. It all fits together. Everything needs to fit together. If you have a Ctrl-Alt-E and you launch your ArcoLinux tweak tool, then you want to explore things. At this point in time, I'm already exploring things. XD. I have Awesome on my machine, I have i3 on my machine, I have Qtile on my machine, and I have XFCE on my machine, right? I have a combo of different things. Now, if you decide to get rid of a desktop because it's not your thing, right? Then we have already here a nice launch button, very big indeed, so you see it. But there's also, of course, here the desktop, ArcoLinux desktop trasher. It's there, it's the application. Removes all your desktops, beware. Okay. So I've made some videos already, but this is then the recapitulation of what ArcoLinux desktop, the state is of the ArcoLinux desktop trasher at September 2021, right? We've made this new idea. We had this idea, what if we keep away from the .config folder? The heart and soul of any Linux distribution is in the .config, and it's in the local. That's it. All the rest, yeah, can be different kind of things. Well, yeah, ZSH, RC, Bash, RC, I know. But mainly these two folders. Because here you'll find Awesome. Here you'll find BSPWM, Herfslucht, i3, OpenBox, Qtile, so many others that all have their folders in here. Now, if you want to really be sure that you're seeing what we intended, right? Then you need to remove the .config, and that's what it originally was. Let's delete everything from here and get everything back the way it is. This is the settings that we intend to have on your machine. etc scal, that's where we update stuff. And whether you put it on your home directory or not is entirely up to you. And we have a nice alias for that called scal. So as from now on, this thing is enabled by default. Do not remove the current content of config. We will not touch it. It's entirely up to you to say, I'm gonna delete awesome folder because I removed it. Awesome, trash the desktop. The applications are gone, but not the configurations, right? So if at some point in time you say, oh, I'm gonna revisit awesome, your code is still here. Whatever you've changed, it's still there. Now, if you install awesome, it will make sure that the correct code is there. If the correct code is not there, you can't log into it and you have a broken system. And then you get angry and frustrated. But it's all about code and knowledge, right? So the ArcoLinux tweak tool, if I reinstall awesome, it will overwrite this code. But as you know already by now, it will also make backups. But we've made our backups a little bit different. We've made it in config ATT, all nice together. And here you'll find your own awesome configuration. It's there. So the backups are there. That's cool. And that's the ADT, ArcoLinux Desktop Trasher. So before we remove everything, we also back up everything. There's the config and the local backup. So that's the last change. For the rest, it's just refreshing the current desktop. Say, okay, awesome is there. I'm gonna trash the desktop and awesome is gone again. Okay, refresh current desktop. It reloads. It takes a look what's inside the folder. Control T, XD. What's inside the folder? User share X sessions. That's this. i3, Qtile, XFCE. Now I can keep on deleting things. Trash the desktop. All the i3 packages are gone. And then you do again an XD. i3 is gone. Let's keep this open for the last one. Refresh current desktops. Qtile is there. Fine. Qtile, you're out. And again an XD and Qtile is gone. So it's that simple. But as you see here, it is always, we're afraid to give you this kind of power because it's trashing, right? It will remove things and it might remove more things than you want to. There are backups, there is logs as well. Log files are located here. So use this when you're exploring, not on your real machine or your day-to-day computer system, but on a virtual box, for instance, or on a computer that you say, let's try out some new stuff because Eric just put Cutefish on there and you want to install it and boom, it's super fast installed. You can log out, log in, and then you are on Cutefish, but we can easily refresh it, Cutefish, and trash it again. So that's the advice. Use it with care. Don't use it on your real machine unless maybe you know what you're doing. And there is also the log files to follow up what's changing, what's happening. Maybe we should go and end there with the log files. So var log, take a look at all these guys. Calamaris is here, Pacman is here, Xorg is here, and so are we. So ADT, the desktop trasher, and ATT, the tweak tool. And you can, like always, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna compare these things. And then you know, oh, look at that. So we have a new package, ArcoLinux Cutefish, to have Cutefish. And all the rest, Blue Devil, Breeze, are all packages coming from, yes, you guessed it, all we did was type sudo pacman -s Cutefish. That's it. You can do that as well, right? And that's what you get. That's ArcoLinux deciding that's the group package that needs to be in there. Boom, and it's installed. Lots of choices that ArcoLinux has created or has made for us. And later we can remove it again. All right, I'm out. Enjoy the desktop treasure. I'll add the video to the article here, and then we'll have more and more apps in the future. Cheers.